What's happening? Today's date is November 11th, 2021. It's a Thursday. Precisely, it is Veterans Day today. So shout out to all the veterans out there, you feel me? Literally, today's Veterans Day. It's not like Veterans Day 2 days late. No, today is Veterans Day. So shout out to the real veterans out there, you know? The real veterans. I'm talking about the real veterans. I'm talking about, World War II veterans. Niggas was really fighting real war, like Vietnam veterans. You feel me? Not these new wars that they be fighting where they dropping these niggas off and we fighting farmers and shit like that. I'm talking about real war. So shout out to the real veterans out there. Shout out to those who have who are still here. So shout out to the veterans out there, you feel me? Appreciate it, you feel me? They go out there and they fight just to keep us safe. You feel me? And they can't really choose to tell us how to live, you feel me? The whole reason for freedom itself is to have the freedom of choice, you feel me? So it's like, they might have their preference on how they want people to conduct themselves and everything else, but it's like, they still go out there and do their job and everything else. It is disheartening when you go out there fighting for a flag and in your own country they burning that flag down. You feel me? That shit don't add up. But we could just imagine how they feel, you know what I mean? Let it pass. Unnecessary noise. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of disheartening when you you go out there, you fighting the so-called enemies who's also burning your flag down, then you come home and you turn on your TV and Americans is doing the same thing too. That's not cool, you feel me? So I can understand how veterans be, you know what I mean? I understand their point of view. So shout out to the veterans today. Today is just another day, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We all happy to be alive. I have not recorded during this much light outside in a long time. I've been taking it easy on the recording, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I have been taking it very, very easy on the recording. I was figuring things out first before I even dig, like, a nigga was under the weather, then there was a lot of things going on. I had to figure things out, you feel me? Sometimes I just be putting everything down, put everything on hold. Once I figure it out and I make a decision, I just, it's not about making a perfect decision or the right decision. It's not about the perfect decision or the right decision. It's about making a decision that you happy with. You feel me? Because sometimes people be thinking, I made the right decision, but they're still unhappy with it. You feel me? No, just make a decision that it sits well with you. Because it's all about growth. You feel me? Because sometimes, man, you can want to do something, right? Let it pass. You can want to do something, but yeah, you have other responsibilities where you can't even do the things that you do. You feel me? Since today's Veterans Day, we're gonna talk about leadership. You feel me? Someone playing. Yeah, since today's Veterans Day, we're gonna talk about leadership. Because sometimes, you can have kids, family at home, and you got responsibilities. So the things that you want to do, yeah, you might want to go and party. You might want to hit the strip club and all that stuff, but you can do it. But it's like, I have greater responsibilities. I cannot do that because it's like, you feel me? So it's like there's things that you want, there's things that is the right thing to do. It's like, I work too hard and I have the right to do this and do that. That is probably all true. It could be the right decision. It could be you. Yeah, you might be right. But at the same time, it's like what sit well with you. Like a nigga like me, what sit well with me is if I had the kids and the house and the family and everything else like that, is to do the right thing and take care of my responsibilities first before I even start thinking about what I think of as joyful or everything else like that. I know people point back to, but you do have kids. No, I have a son, yes. And according to this situation that we in this current moment, in this modern day world, this is how we deal with our affairs. You feel me? I prefer to be, you feel me, have my home and my kid, but this shit don't work like that sometimes. You feel me? Shit don't work like that sometimes. I mean, we gonna talk about leadership. We still gonna talk about leaders. Just being a parent is a leader. You in a leadership position as a parent. You feel me? I was thinking about this the other day. You feel me? Just you leading people. You feel me? You could be a leader upon yourself. You feel me? So it's bigger than what it is. It's always bigger than what it seems. You feel me? So shout out. I don't know how we got on this topic. You know what I mean? But I think we should talk about leadership and how people who are in the leader. I seen it myself, even in this current job that I'm in. The people who are in the leadership position. As a leader, you got to deal with a lot. You're dealing with all kinds of problems, all kinds of personalities, all kinds of characters coming at you at one time. And you got to just have the discernment, patience. You have to have the ability to even listen and understand. And just like, it's like, yeah, you still trying to connect this to this and that to that. It's like, yeah, that shit is crazy like that. You got people, niggas who come to you and complain about just the complaining part alone. It's like kids running to the, but he did this. It's like, you gotta be like, it's like you was a leader, but at the same time you also a judge, and you gotta make a decision. That's what a judge does. A judge makes a decision in a leading position. So as a leader, you gotta make a decision. You be like, all right, look, man, don't tell him not to do that again, or you call that person, you call that little kid in. I'm not saying that a leader should treat. I'm just explaining it in. Let it pass by. I'm explaining a leader from a parental point of view. But if you was to do the workplace thing, let's just say that you do the workplace thing and came to the complaint part, and you a leader, you got to hear both sides, and they come and run to you. Jeffrey is not working. By the way, my name is Jeff. My name Jeff. Jeffrey's not working. I don't like how Jeffrey smells. I don't like them. You feel me? It's like quite the same thing too. You feel me? Then the leader gotta be like, you know, you gotta make decisions and shit. There's people that just complain a lot. You feel me? And it's like, these are the things that you gotta deal. You deal with different characters. It should be crazy. You feel me? So as a leader, sometimes it's like, it's not about what you want to do. You feel me? People be like, oh, you gotta do what you want to do, and you gotta make the right decisions. I'm like, nah, it doesn't. Nah, you gotta make things that sit right with you. You feel me? That like, and as a person who thinks like that, you know that sometimes you just not gonna have all the glory, because it's about the collective group itself. So as a parent, that's why I'm using the parent shit as a leader part. So as a parent, you know, when you making a decision, you know, like, yeah, I want to go, I want to do the hot girl summer and everything else like that, but you know there's nobody else to take care of your kids. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Leave them in the hot car just so you can go into a store and shop? You feel me? So it's not about, it could be right for you to do that. You be like, I've been busting my ass taking care of these kids. I deserve to go shopping. You feel me? And you like, well, I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, but you feel me? It could come with a lot of problems thinking in that term. That's how kids get left in the car and it be hot. Some hot shit happen, some dehydration shit happen, or you leave your kids with somebody else and something else happen. So it's like, is it the right thing to do, or is it the things that sit well with you knowing? You feel me? That's what we talking about sometimes. So when it comes to my decision and the things that I had to make before I even got to this point and even talking to you guys, it was a lot of right decisions that I had within my right to do. I'm like, this is the right thing to do. This is the right move to make. You need to grow. You need to move forward. But I assess my situation and I'm like, all right, cool. It could be a great thing to do. It could be the right thing to do, but is it going to sit with you? It's like, is it going to sit right with you? You feel me? Are you making rational moves? You feel me? Take your time, young man. Hold on. You gotta take your time because most people want to see you make those decisions because you know they have a self-interest in it. They pushing that idea upon you because they want an advantage in your life too. So I was taking all those things into consideration as I was analyzing the situation, as I was trying to be that leader in my own life itself. That's why I'm even bringing the example of the leadership in family and leadership at workplace. You feel me? Into my own situation where I had to make a leadership decision. You feel me? I had to. The sun is beaming on me right now. That shit is my arms. I'm trying to back away from being in the shade a little more. So it's like, man. So I literally had to, like, you feel me? I had a lot of great moves. I had a lot of right moves to do. I'm like, this is the right thing to do. You feel me? But sometimes, man, you just gotta endure it. You feel me? You gotta go through with it. You gotta worry about the false accusations and people stealing and the security, safety, everything. It's crazy. All the S's. Safety, security, stealing, sexing, all that bullshit, all the X's. You think about it. You feel me? Because people will push ideas upon you that it make it seem like it's the right idea. Like that parent, they'll tell you, look, man, you work too hard. You doing this, you deserve to go out. Let me have your kids and you go do your thing. You go. You feel me? And you go out there. You like, you right, I'ma go. And you go. Motherfucker. T-Mobile. Watch mobile is always high. And you go out. Yeah, I gotta cut that shit down. So I'm just pin through it. Hold on. I'm gonna finish my thought. I'm gonna just pin through it and just cut that bill down. I have to cut that shit off because I can't afford to be paying all that money. Anyway, back to the story. So you as a parent, you like, yeah, I deserve it, man or woman. You be like, yeah. So you go out there, but you're not even having fun because it's the right decision. But at the same time, it did not sit well with you. That's why I'm trying to make the difference between a right decision and things that sit well with you. Now you out there having fun, but yet you still thinking about what is going on. You calling like, they okay, but it's not sitting right with you. So sometimes you gotta delay right decisions. You gotta delay the right decision until it sit right with you. Then you can go ahead and make that call. It's a fucking bee out here. I don't know why it's coming. It was a fly, I understand, but the whole bee, that shit be stinging niggas. You feel me? So I had to look at my own situation. I'm like, you know what? I had to look at my own situation. I'm like, yeah, that's the right decision. It's the right move to make. Trust me, it was the right move to make. It was like, Jeffrey, you ready? Go for it. You feel me? And it's like, will it sit right with you? Because you're going to be in that situation constantly worrying about this and worrying about that and worry about that. Sometimes it is good to jump into it and let fate take you, but do not tempt the Lord. You feel me? You gotta use your mind too. You feel me? I know you want to rush into decisions, you want to rush into things, but sometimes you just gotta take your time, assess the situation. It was a learning experience to even consider. Let it pass. It was a learning experience to even consider that move, and it was so close for me to even go into that space. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it was a very good learning experience that you can actually do it, because I actually vision myself in it, and it was completed already. All I had to do was just manifest it. Yeah, it was already completed, and I was even thinking higher. I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't even do this. I should do that. It was already completed. But don't tempt the Lord. You feel me? Like the devil said to Jesus. The devil told Jesus, man, if you jump up this cliff, I hear there's 1,000 angels that will come down from heaven to rescue you. And Jesus Christ said something in the lines of, do not tempt the Lord. Just because the Lord said he would do it doesn't mean you have to put him to the test. You feel me? Just because you know that your mama is going to save you doesn't mean that you got to starting fights. You feel me? Because she's in a leadership position. Let it pass. Because she's in a leadership position, you think that getting in trouble, she will always come there and rescue you. But sometimes you can just avoid it, and you wouldn't need no rescue in the first place. Take your time. You feel me? And it's just me talking to y'all, like, you know, because I do have a lot of enemies. I'ma walk and talk. There's a reason why I don't even come outside no more, because I can't even talk. You can't even hear yourself, because these niggas want to make noise and shit. They just bitter. They be like that sometimes, you feel me? Bitter people. Bitter. They are just bitter. So as a leader, you feel me? It's not about making the right decision. It's about making decisions that sit right with you and the team as a whole. Because it's not just about you when you're in a leadership position anymore. You are leading men. You are leading men and women. You are an example to people that you don't even know it, but are looking at you. If you don't even if you don't have kids and everything else like that. So So is it the fact that you being a leader, is it about you setting an example for others? Or is it that you being you is an example being set for others? That's what I was thinking the other day. Is it intentional that you really set example for others? Or is it that it's you being you making the right choices, I guess. I don't want to use the right choices, but you just being you and you just dialing all the right channel is what inspire others. You feel me? Which one is it? You know, my mentors out there, I need them to answer that question for me. I'm gonna need them to answer that question for me. Is it a leader? Is a leader supposed to set examples for others, or is it that you are just being you and you just doing what you have to do? It's an example being set for somebody else. Because how do you know to set example for somebody? Because everybody have preferences. You feel me? What could be a good example set for somebody couldn't be for me. I could have a different taste in that. I'd be like, I don't like that one, but I like this, what you did this way. Like, I like the way you did it like that, because my preference is different from other people's preference. That's when everybody have different preferences. So it's funny how people always trying to force the ideas onto me. And I'm like, yo, I don't like men, my nigga. I know I had to bring it back. You feel me? I just don't like, that's what I be telling niggas. You feel me? Oh, let me check the time. Yeah, I be like, yo, I don't like men, my nigga. You feel me? I love women. When I close my eyes, I dream about women. I couldn't, look, if I was faking it and I had a dream where I was dreaming about a man, that would be very troublesome for me. I'd be like, damn, maybe I might be then. But when I fantasize in my mind, I'm with a bad bitch. You feel me? A real one at that. You feel me? Some that I know. So it's like, I know for a fact. I don't give a fuck what they say. It's what I'm telling you and how I feel. My preference is my preference. You feel me? I have to be authentically me. I can't be somebody. I can't be some idea just to make sure that some other group of people have no, nigga, they gotta fight their own battle, support you and all that. But I can't do what I gotta do me. You feel me? I have to do what sit right with me. You feel me? I have to. I can't be No, I have to do what sit right with me and in my collective group and the things that I stand for and everything else like that is already added into it. It is. The fact that I'm a Christian. The fact that I am a Christian, you feel me? The fact that I don't believe in what they're trying to tell me that I am. I'm not that person. I feel like I have my own beliefs about it. I'm not going to discard my beliefs about the things that I believe naturally about me and what the good book of the law says about it. I cannot be like, come on, yo. And the fact about acceptance. How you expect me to accept an idea, yet you can't accept my own idea? You can't accept me for who I'm telling you that I am, but yet you want me to accept something that you're saying about me. That shit don't work like that. That's not a leader. That's not a leadership. How would I say? That is not a leadership decision or whatever it is. I was trying to use another word in another frame, but I couldn't. You feel me? That's just not it. You feel me? So as a leader, it's like, just doing the things that sit right with you. It's just things that you feel, that makes you feel, that don't give you enough concern. While you having fun, you still thinking no. You think you made the right decision, but it's like you still have your concerns and everything else like that. Just take your time, you feel me? Take your time. You know what I mean? I know, they trust me. Wherever you go, there you are. It doesn't matter if wherever you go, there you are. Think about it. You can think about it in so many different ways. My mind just expanded just saying that. Wherever I go, there I am. Like I'm in this position right now. I'm in this very spot right now. Here I am. If I was in Africa, there I am. You feel me? This is a place where I'm at right now. You feel me? I've placed my sight upon this place itself. So wherever you go, there you are. Your problems is going to follow you. You feel me? So it's like you got to take your time, man. Take your time. That's all. I'm not even going, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Plus, I got too many stalkers in my life. You feel me? And every decision and every way I speak is being analyzed. They cutting it, chopping it up, splitting it apart, examining it. Shit, nigga even enhance it. Look at it. You feel me? So it's like everything I do it's on the front page news. So it's like I was a leader by default. I had to carry myself with respect. I had to be presentable. I had to make the right decisions. I had to. You feel me? Because I know if I make a mistake, they're going to eat you alive. Even if when you make the right decision, they're going to tell you it's a mistake. Why? Because everybody always have a self-interest. They have an investment or investment in me for me to make certain decisions so they can benefit them. Understand? You feel me? They have a vested interest so it can benefit them. So they want you to make certain decisions. It's not because they care about you or anything else. No, they want to have an advantage over you. You feel me? It could be that girlfriend of yours or that boyfriend of yours. You may have kids, they may not. They want to have a hot boy and a hot girl summer. You have responsibilities. They might convince you to come out with them so they can have a running partner or a partying partner. You feel me? It's not in your best interest. But yet they will convince you. That's what I'm trying to say when it came to my part. They just want you to do certain things. It's not that it's good for you. They'll make it seem like it's good for you. They'll give you all the right reason why it's good for you. But at the end of the day, you gotta look at your own situation and see that, does this sit right with me? is it the right thing to, not the right thing to do. It could be the right thing to do when they explain it to you. It might seem right. And you be like, yeah, that's true. I do work hard. I do this. I should go out there and buy me a coat. Buy me some clothes. It's like, yeah, if it seems right and reasonable. It really does. You feel me? It seems right and reasonable. It seems like, yo, yeah, like, come on, you work too hard. Stop being cheap. You gotta love yourself. Treat yourself. But after you do all that stuff and you go out there and you party and you bought new clothes and everything else like that, those are just temporary. You feel me? You still at the back of your mind worrying about stuff. I don't buy clothes. I buy stocks. And people laugh at you and be like, he's not making, look at his buying stocks and everything. And I'm like, hey, that's my preference. Feel me? I'm like, yo, look, man, that's just my preference. Your preference is to, you know what I mean, buy this and buy that and buy this. And I like to save my money. I like to put it into stock. Even if I lose the money through stocks and everything else, I didn't lose all of it. You've lost completely when you did otherwise. You feel me? But both sides is not wrong. It's just whatever sit right with that person is what that person did in that moment. What sit right with me is what I do in that moment. You feel me? Anyway, man. Shout out to the veterans. Feel me? In conclusion, sincerely, shout out to the veterans. You feel me? You know what I mean? Today's another day, another dollar. You know what I mean? I hope all of you guys got the day off. And I appreciate you guys because I actually get paid for time and a half today. That's not the only reason, but it's a big reason. Shit. It's shit. You feel me? So that I appreciate you guys for even being a veteran. I'm talking about real veterans, by the way. World War I, Vietnam War. Feel me? The Iraq War is also, yeah, I'll give the Iraq War some preference of veterans. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to you guys and everything else like that. You feel me? Leadership, man. Leadership is about, in conclusion, leadership. It's just about having the ears to listen, to hear, it's like so many things go into it. It's crazy, bro. Feel me? It's the reason why some people can stay in the company for 30 years and don't even go into the leadership position. Because they already leaders at home. They already got those responsibilities at home. So they're not trying to add more to their plate by dealing with grown-ass men. That's a whole nother level of leadership. You feel me? You feel me? That's the reason why I even went into the whole conversation of leadership and everything else, because of the veterans, and I was trying to mix in together. So I'm talking about 5 different topics in one, but still trying to make it one. Anyway, I gotta go, man. And that T-Mobile bill is too high. Feel me? Some bullshit, man. Oh no, now they want me to get a new phone. I'm like, that's gonna make my bill more high. Hell no, I ain't that stupid, man. Feel me? That shit is expensive. Anyway, enjoy the day. I'm gonna come on later on, maybe.